Tokyo. There's no better place to start our world tour, and we wasted no time getting stuck in. OK, Jace, before I left, I packed 3 high-end HD consumer camcorders, and I want to use the most technologised city on the planet as a backdrop to thoroughly test each camera.
Yeah, I've got a bit of an idea. You've noticed all these cutesy costume characters everywhere, yeah? They're called moye. It's a word, apparently, that kids use, and it means something like cute or cutesy, right? So, how do you feel about wearing a costume? Action!
How did I feel about dressing up as a manga character for a video shoot? A little bit embarrassed. In fact, scrap that. A lot embarrassed. But the thing is with Jace, there's no saying no to him.
Right.
It was going to be manga, it was going to be a video shoot, and it was going to be me.
And all of our camcorders for our shoot in downtown Tokyo were of Japanese origin. A Canon, a Panasonic and a JVC.
I want this first opening sequence to be with the Canon, please.
The idea for the video is based loosely on a video starring Kirsten Dunst when she did Turning Japanese, which was a bit of an internet sensation.
Holly, this way, looking this way.
I started off with the Canon HFG10. It feels really good in the hand, it's got a good weight to it. The lens is particularly good on the camera. It makes everything look lovely.
This is a nice shot here.
The controls are the best thing about that camera. Really, it emulates professional control systems. So, for example, you've got a manual focus ring. If I found fault with the Canon, it would be the touchscreen. You have to push it really, really hard, and if you don't know that, then you end up sort of getting yourself into a bit of a muddle.
Some great footage, though.
Is it funny?
Some great footage.
Good.
Oh, cream.
Carry on down here.
So it was on to our second camcorder, the Panasonic HC X900.
It's a pocket-sized little thing, and it's kind of really boring to look at, but actually, because of the way it's designed, it's just really easy to hold. It's really light, and you can kind of throw it around a little bit.
The coolest thing about this camera is that it's got a 3D mode. Now, you need to add something to the lens that doesn't come with it, but you can make 3D movies on this with, you know, an inexpensive addition. In some ways, it didn't excite me because I just felt the colours were a bit washed out, but that might be a subjective thing.
Finally, our third camcorder, the JVC Everio GZ GX1.
JVC Everio now.
Oh, great, that's the one with the iPad, so you can use it as a monitor.
Yeah, I can operate it remotely.
Get your breath back, girls.
Hold on.
I'm getting old. I have to sit down now.
A great feature of the JVC allows you to use Wi-Fi to stream video to both Android and Apple devices.
I'm loving the Everio's face detection. You can detect every single face in that shot. Holly's and all the girls. Look, even the girl at the back, look, as I move it there.
If I was to pick fault with something on that JVC, I think it would be the lack of manual controls.
That's a wrap. Well done, guys. Woohoo! Well done. That's great.
Wow.
I think we have put these cameras through their paces. Every piece of functionality I can think of that's relevant to this exercise I have used.
The Canon was clearly the most usable of the 3 camcorders. It was nicely balanced, with loads of easy-to-use manual controls. But the real test would be how good the pictures all looked. So I edited the footage into a 3-part karaoke video with the lyrics on screen. I used Canon camcorder footage in the first part, Panasonic footage for the middle, and JVC pictures for the final section.
We then headed to a local karaoke bar where we invited some Japanese friends to sing karaoke while we carefully assessed the picture quality of our 3 camcorders. And play!
However, all our plans soon went to pot as our new friends went utterly mental.
What was that all about? What was going on? I really think so.
So, first up was the Canon footage, and I must say it was very impressive. The colours were vibrant and there was no juddering at all. There was no doubt this was a high-end, high-def camcorder.
Next up was the Panasonic, and we could see immediately that the pictures weren't in the same league as the Canons. They lacked depth and definition, and often appeared to be overexposed.
The JVC footage was the last one on the screen, and the pictures were certainly full of colour and clarity.
Overall, though, it was clear that the Canon was best, and our karaoke-crazed guests agreed.
Which part of the video did you feel looked best?
Canon.
Great.
Canon. Because, you know, the color.
So you're kind of essentially saying the colours just pop.
Right.
The Canon. Very true.
So on to our G ratings, and it's just 2 Gs for the Panasonic. It's easy to use, but its pictures lack depth and definition, and often appear to be overexposed. It's 3 Gs for the JVC. Despite its great Wi-Fi connectivity, it has too few manual controls. Nevertheless, its pictures were certainly colourful and clear. And finally, it's 4 Gs for the Canon. It's the easiest to use with a great range of controls, and the pictures it produced were fabulous. Overall, it was clearly the best of our 3 HD camcorders.